Morning, folks. Hopefully this will actually last because every time I do a live video on my phone, someone calls or like I get a notification and it totally turns off. So if it turns off, I will restart again and I'll give this another shot. So I just got back from a wonderful weekend in Vegas, which was fantastic. I don't do flights very well. I don't know, for whatever reason. I think I'm old and I just get really, really tired. And then the next day is absolutely horrible. But I really wanted to share this message with you that I was kind of thinking. So I'm going to wander around my backyard because it's a beautiful day. And in Vegas, it was about 45 degrees Celsius, which is, I don't know, like 1 billion Fahrenheit. And today is actually like a decent day. So I like being outside. The difference between hope and success. A lot of people that I talk to, so I have a private clients group where I help people. It's like a business accelerator. So if you have like a 6-figure business and you want to be a 7-figure business, how do you get there? And I give them all the strategies that they need, from the very, very small to the very, very huge, like how to build like an automated webinar series, on-demand training, all this other kind of stuff. But here's the thing. Only a very small percentage of the people who pay me, whether it's a small amount or a large amount, but even the people who pay me a boatload of money, don't get the results that they want. And there's one thing that gets in their way. It's not that they don't know what to do. It's not that they don't have the tools. It's that they actually don't do anything. And it's astounding how many people that I know, either my own clients or other, big ticket, high ticket people, they'll pay like $100,000. They'll pay $30,000 to someone to give them the tools they need to be successful, but then they actually don't do anything with it. So a lot of people, they hope, they see someone that's like, oh, like I want that success. And one thing I talked about in a previous video was cognitive biases. I actually got it wrong when I did the video, which was really dumb. I called it unconscious biases, but a cognitive bias. And these are things that are actually how people make a decision. So one of the cognitive biases that you can use is envy, right? So a lot of times you'll see these, I don't know if you see them, I see the ads where people are like, they're in front of their own private helicopter or a Bentley or a Ferrari or something like that. They're using a cognitive bias called envy because people look at that and they're like, I want to have that. I don't know how to get that, but I really, really, really want to have that. And yet they sit in their little swivel chair and they turn around and they do actually japo diddly. And yet they still hope. They have this goal and they want to really do something. And so here's a little tip that I have for people who maybe suffer from that whole hope within action. And if you want to turn it into success, I've reinvented myself probably about 4 or 5 times in my life. I never sit still. I'm always looking for something new that I can do. And so if you're stuck, just do anything. Just do something, whether it's a small thing or a big thing, but just launch. You will never feel ready. Ever. You will never feel ready to actually go ahead and do something and take that leap of faith, not in something else, but a leap of faith in yourself. And so if you're sort of, again, sitting there saying, I want to start my own business, or I want to earn more money, or I want to grow my team, or I want to do something else, just do something. Just take action, and that will get you towards success. And the success you actually achieve might look nothing like what you thought it was going to look like, but it'll absolutely get you there. And that's the beauty of action, is that actually you're taking a forward step and you're actually going towards something. And as long as you have that idea of what you want to achieve in your life. And so I'm going to be doing another video either later today or tomorrow about what makes you happy. Because if you don't know what makes you happy, how do you know what road you should take? How do you know what path that you need to be on and what path upon which you need to take this action? So those two things, when it really comes down to it, are what are going to determine your sex. Do you know it's a success? Oops, Freudian slip. So do you know what makes you happy? And then just do one thing every day. Just do one thing that'll get you there, because you will no longer have to just hope. You'll actually have achieved that. And I'm kind of making a pivot with my business where that is what I'm going to be doing, hopefully for the rest of my life, is accelerating people's business models, helping them get there. And there is nothing I love more than to see my clients come back, show me the work that they've done, and then see the results that come from when they actually launched it and they actually did something with the tools that they have. So hopefully you found this kind of helpful. And remember this, so again, the two things: know what makes you happy and like where you need to go. And when I say like knowing what makes you happy, it's not just, like I like eating chocolate bars, and they make me happy, right? Chocolate bars might make you happy. Sorry if here's a little bit of window. I'm trying to go to a quieter, less windy spot. But for instance, you know, like I was really, really unhappy working for other people, right? So I was a terrible employee. I kept getting fired. I was awful human being when it came to working in an office. I just think I could actually hear the soul being sucked out of my body. So I started my own business. Okay, I knew that I didn't want to work for other people, so I knew what I wanted to move away from. I wasn't too sure what I was moving towards, but I knew that I wanted to do something on my own. I knew that would make me happy. How I've ended up is nothing like what I thought was going to happen 8.5 years ago, but I will absolutely contest that I am one of the happiest human beings that I know. And I'm happy with saying that because it's me. I can say that because I'm happy. And every day I try to do something that will lead me down the path to getting even more of that happiness. Because I don't know about you, but I want to surround myself with happiness. I want to be happy. I want to be happy everywhere inside my brain, in my heart, everywhere in my body. And then I want to surround myself with other happy people because that just makes me that much happier. So living your best life is really not that hard. And a lot of people say that. It's a big truism. I think really what it comes down to is just like I've been saying, know what makes you happy and then take active steps every single day to achieve that. Don't let anyone tell you can't get it. Don't let anyone stop you getting your way. And the biggest thing, don't get in your own way. All right. So peace out, guys. I hope you have a super fantastic and awesome week. And hopefully I'll see you guys around. Bye.